everyone, it's Samantha, and I just wanted to do a quick what's for dinner, and it's going to be kind of a recipe. I don't really go by any recipe, I just use whatever I've got. I'm making tortilla soup, so I've got some olive oil in my pan here, and also some green peppers. This was just some diced green pepper I had left over from like making omelets or something recently. And I'm going to be chopping up some onions. I got 2 onions here, a yellow squash, and I know you don't usually put yellow squash in tortilla soup, but I like to put in extra vegetables. So I either grab some zucchini or some yellow squash. I also put in some carrots. I just have these matchstick carrots that are already chopped up. I'll put a tiny bit of garlic in there and some jalapenos diced up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this chopped up. I went ahead and chopped everything, so it's in the pot here, and I'm going to let this simmer over medium. I have it on about 5.5 right now, and I might have to turn it down if it starts browning up too much. I also chopped up a couple of the jalapeno slices. I didn't grab very many. I love jalapenos, so I just like the flavor inside of the soup, and then I top mine with a bunch more. And you can see this jar, it's getting down there. I just love these things on pretty much anything. So I just put a few in there for some flavor, but my husband doesn't like it really spicy. You can of course add plenty more if you like it really spicy. Now while I'm waiting for my vegetables to saute, I'm going to show you one of my dinner prep tips. I already kind of have to be in the kitchen anyway because I'm waiting for my vegetables to saute, but I don't want to just stand there and wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep some of our vegetables for tomorrow night. I'm going to get all the chopping out of the way because tomorrow night we're going to have big chicken salads. So I've got some vegetables that still need to be chopped up. The rest of them are already chopped up. I've been using them on other salads, but I've got some romaine lettuce, a head of broccoli, and a cucumber in here. I'm just going to get these chopped up while I'm waiting for my vegetables to simmer, and then I have a head start on dinner tomorrow. And my vegetables are starting to saute down, so I went ahead and added in my garlic and my chopped jalapenos. Now I'm going to add a can of diced green chilies. Just a can here, I got it at Target. I'm going to add that in, and I'll scrape out all the good stuff with my spatula. And then I've got a can of diced tomatoes. Just add that in. And then I've got some red lentils, which also are not usually included, but I like to have some of those. They kind of melt away when they get cooked, so it's good to just add some extra fiber and nutrients. And then I've got some brown rice here. I'm going to have a little bit of rice in there too. And then I'm going to fill this with chicken broth, and then I'll add my seasonings. So I was out of chicken broth, so I went ahead and just put some water in here and bouillon cubes, and then I added my spices. I've got chili powder, cumin, cracked black pepper, some dried parsley, and some dried cilantro. I just estimate my spices, so I'll find another recipe online to where you can get your spices right if you're not comfortable with just eyeballing your spices. So I'm going to mix this up, turn it up to medium-high heat, about 7 on mine, and let it simmer for about 45 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, I stirred everything up. Now it's just going to simmer for about 45 minutes. And traditionally, people add chicken, so I have some shredded chicken here that I put in the freezer. What I like to do is I get split chicken breasts, bone in, stick them in the crock pot with some water on low until it's nice and tender. I let it cool, and then I take all the meat off the bone and then freeze it in portions so I have chicken ready to go. And I also sometimes add black beans, and I do the same thing with the black beans. I let the black beans soak overnight, and then I put them in the crock pot on low for a day. The beans are tender, and then I just portion them out into containers and freeze those as well. So those are just 2 things I usually have in my freezer ready to go when I need them. But this time I added the red lentils, so I didn't want to get the beans in there this time. And here are those vegetables I chopped up. I just put them in containers, and then the salad's in the salad spinner, and they'll be ready to go for tomorrow night. And here are some of the toppings that I have for the tortilla soup. I've got the jalapeno slices, some shredded cheese, this is just Colby Jack, some avocado I diced up, and then some tortilla chips. These are organic blue corn tortilla chips with flax seeds in them, and they're just from Target, and they are super, super good. I love these. I could just eat these with salsa all the time. Alright, so the soup's done, it's thickened up a lot, and it's ready to serve. And there is my soup topped. I've got the chips, the cheese, jalapenos, and avocado. And I put a lot of jalapenos, but I'll probably end up putting at least this much again because I like jalapenos in every bite. I hope you guys liked this video. I'll try to do one of these videos about every week or so. So be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.